Hi there, I'm speaking with Greg Tal of Villaris Martial Arts Systems. How are you doing this afternoon, Greg?
Excellent.
Good. Just have a few questions for you. I wanted to know, what can your children expect when they first come into your martial arts facility?
Well, the first thing that they can expect is to have fun.
To have fun, important.
Second, a lot of times parents are concerned with their self-defense. Sometimes, there are problems with bullying at school. And this is one of their concerns that we definitely address in very few first classes. But the most important thing to me is to help them to develop a character that will help them with solving problems in everyday life. Actually, not only solve problems, but not to get into trouble, not to get into problems at all.
Right, so this will help them with school as well then?
For school, for being better with people, for being better with parents, for getting better relationships, for everything in general in life. Because in my personal opinion, everything stems from your self-esteem and confidence. And it kind of balances. Somebody who is more shy will become more confident. Somebody who is more aggressive, a lot of times, it is because of a low self-esteem.
Right, makes sense.
So when you start getting these things in harmony, everything becomes better in life.
Right. Now, how did you get into teaching, Greg?
It's an interesting story. I'm an engineer by education. But I was raised and educated in the Soviet Union. And the way it affected me that I was very strict, very straightforward, not flexible at all in the body and in the mind. So when I started doing martial arts, initially I started just purely for the purposes of self-defense. And eventually I started seeing big changes. Actually, it is about 3 years that took me to notice the changes. Not only myself, but other people started.
What sort of changes are you talking about?
Getting along better with people, understanding their needs, understanding that if one person is right, that not necessarily mean that the other person is wrong if he has a different opinion. So it kind of allows me to respect other people by first respecting myself and then conveying this message to them. And this is what we do with the kids. We notice these changes in the kids, in adults, in teenagers, in everybody who we get in contact with.
Right.